Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I uploaded, but we're here and back in action. Alright, so we're gonna do a sew-in for the back part. You want to braid your hair in the back and cornrows however you want to do it. I'm using a net because it decreases the tension on your hair and gives you more surface area to work with. So if you don't want to use a net, you don't have to. You can glue the tracks, sew the tracks, however you want to do it. But I'm deciding to sew the tracks on so it can last me a little bit longer. It's summertime, and glue to me, like with the gym and everything, is my track's gonna be slipping. So I decided to sew it in. So I'm just gonna sew on the cap now. Alright, so the back half of my hair is under the cap. The front is what I'm gonna be braiding after I'm done sewing the tracks on. I'm just using some curly hair that I have. I don't remember the brand of it. I just went searching through my room and found it, so I decided to use it. I'm gonna sew the first track like with upside down, kinda like the hair is to the front, so when you flip it back it covers up everything else and it's not such a big line of demarcation. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep on sewing. Alright, so you just want to sew the first track in the back. I actually had to sew another track back there because I was like kind of sketchy about how much hair I had. So you could always add more. Just I did the top first so I wouldn't get to the top and not have any, and then I did the back. So you just want to make sure you're spacing it out. Some of the tracks I did like double up so I could fit everything. And this hair is like, when you brush it out, it's gonna get poofy. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep sewing. This is the easiest part, I think. Sewing is, it's you can do it. Like, don't doubt yourself. You can do it. You can learn it. If you gotta look in the mirror and do it, I'm just doing it by hand and watching my show as I go. But this is because I've been practicing on myself for a while and learning how to do it by myself. But you can do it too. Okay, so I included this clip because I wanted to show you guys something. When I started braiding, I started feeding in the hair too early, and if you feed it in too soon, it's gonna make the braid too thick. So depending on your thickness is that you want is gonna determine when you start adding the hair in. My hair is not all that thick, but it's not thin either. So you may want to braid a few times or add in the hair like halfway down to your own hair if your hair is already pretty thick. I could tell that the braid was gonna get too big for that part because it was like kind of, so I just took it out basically. I just wanted to show you guys that. Alright, so I got the thickness that I wanted for braids. I think it looks decent. I added in like 6 pieces of hair for each braid, but I didn't add in the hair until I got like maybe midway. So I basically braided mostly my own hair and added it towards the ends instead of feeding it in at the front. It was more towards the back. So I'll show you that in this clip. Braided a few times. The first piece is very small. Basically what it's doing, okay, so the size of the hair that you're adding in is going to determine the thickness of the braid. The number of pieces that you add in is what's going to determine the length. So if you just want to add length, you want to keep the hair the same size and keep feeding it in. If you want the braid to progressively get bigger, you add in bigger strands. Alright, now we're towards the end. I'm just gonna curl the ends of my braids. You can just braid them all the way down if you want. You can add beads to the bottom if you want. It's your choice. I just decided to use perm rods so the ends can be curly. Just wrap the hair around the perm rods and dip it in hot water. and unravel it, and you got curly hair. Alright, so we're towards the end of the video. I appreciate you guys watching this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave some suggestions of what you want to see, and I'll see you in the next video.